Hey everyone, it's Purva here and welcome to my channel. So recently हम गए थे कुंभ मेला अटेंड करने. जाने से पहले मैंने काफ़ी रिसर्च किया था ऑन द इंटरनेट in terms of what is happening over there, how's the arrangement and वगैरह वगैरह. But honestly speaking, whatever you see on the internet is way different than what you get to see over there. So without any further delays, let's dive right into the video where I will be sharing my experiences and a couple of tips and tricks for everyone who's willing to visit. First things first, commute. Now, the cheapest way to reach Prayagraj from any part of the country is by train, but getting a train reservation is next to finding God at this point of time. So, अगर आपने pre-plan नहीं कर रखा है by train, then you must not even consider this as an option for you. Next can be flights, but direct flight to Prayagraj was way too expensive. I mean, we were traveling from Mumbai, but it was really expensive. We found another option that we actually went for. We booked a two-way flight from Mumbai to Lucknow, and Lucknow to Prayagraj is 192 kilometers, which took 4.5 hours of road journey. That was the commute that we actually went for, and in case you are looking for a comparatively cheaper option, I think you could also consider this. Next, dates. There are a few auspicious dates that we also call Shahi Snan, and these are the dates. During this period, the Kumbh Mela is way too much crowded than usual. Now, that was the reason that we actually chose these dates to visit. Like, I will put up our itinerary along with dates and timelines on the screen, so that in case if you're willing to use the same itinerary, you can do so. Now, you can only use this itinerary only if you are willing to visit anytime other than the Shahi Snan period. But in case if you still want to visit during the Shahi Snan, what ideally I would suggest you might do is that reach the destination 2 to 3 days prior. Now, for example, if there's a Shahi Snan date on 29th of January, then make sure you enter the Mela premises at least 3 days prior. Reason being, you are not allowed to take your personal vehicle inside on the Shahi Snan dates. If you reach there 2 to 3 days prior, then you could take your car inside and you could essentially use that to explore the Mela area. Now, having your own car inside is essential because it is a huge area, and humanly, at least for us, it was impossible to see everything, explore everything, or rather reach from a tent to the ghats. Like, the distance between the tent to the ghats was also like a lot of distance. So if you are not used to walking so much, then that could be a problem. Essentially, reach at least 2 to 3 days prior in case you want to visit for a Shahi Snan date. Next thing, and I think essentially the most important thing, is the weather. By just one line, बहुत ठंड है. The mornings were literally 8 to 9 degrees and the days were 11, 14, 21 degrees. So it is way too chilly than what we experience in Mumbai. So for us, it was a nerve-wracking experience. But let me tell you one thing. The moment we took the snan, for the first 5 seconds, we did feel a lot of cold, and we did feel that, how are we going to, do this? But the moment we were there, everything felt amazing. Like there were no bad experiences, or no one kind of felt sick. Everyone were doing great. So I don't know, there's some energy, some power that everyone speaks about, even if it is a lot more chillier, but it was great. Like it was great. Other than that, make sure you carry warm clothes. Immediately after the snan, make sure you wrap yourselves with layers and layers of warm clothes. That is going to help your body regain the warmth and keep you safe, and you might not then fall sick. Next point, and probably the most important point that everyone's wondering, is stay. Now there is this very nice tent arrangement that they've made over there. आप उसको online भी book कर सकते हो. I will attach the link in the description. It's in the name Tent City. So that is one very good arrangement that you could ideally opt for. We also stayed at a tent, but then again that was for government officers and their families who are visiting. It was a great, it was still building, and we were the only one living in the premises, and there were two gates, and there were police guards day and night, so it was all safe and all. It was great. Like overall, the experience was amazing. Nothing went wrong. So we are quite happy about it. But one tip ideally I can add over here is that if you are visiting from Lucknow, or you have a direct flight to Prayagraj, and you just want to do the snan rituals and you're not willing to explore anything more, then you could ideally visit, take the snan rituals, get done with that, and leave the same day. So you could actually skip staying there as well. Now ideally you could only do that when it's not a Shahi Snan date. I am putting so much pressure on the Shahi Snan dates because it's way too crowded. Like if you're seeing reels about the crowd in Kumbh Mela, then those videos are from the Shahi Snan dates. So normal days are normal, and everything is great, no crowd whatsoever. You could visit, come back the same day, but we had our tickets booked for the next day, so we had ample of time in our hands. So we did spend a lot of time exploring, and all in all it was like a very, very good experience. Everyone should visit. I'd suggest you visit, at least look around, spend some time. The energy of the place is insane. I have never seen anything like it ever in my life. I did enjoy everything to the bits, and yeah, super grateful to be able to get an opportunity, and extremely happy about how everything went. So if you made it so far, then I'm sure you are planning, or at least willing to go. If there are any doubts or any questions that you wanted to ask or you wanted to know, then you could just drop a comment. I will try to answer as much as I can. Yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye.